today we're getting started for our gardening season, and we're going to talk a little bit about sweet potatoes. Now, we might have some sweet potatoes that are starting to eye out, and we can make our own slips. If you've seen them in the store, what they've done are the garden center. They're green slips and they've got a little bit of roots started. We can reduce the cost and have lots of our own slips for making sweet potatoes to plant this year by doing it ourselves at home. Now, the best way to do this is to take, and you have your sweet potato that has the eyes that are already started at the top. We can take some decorative little skewers. You can take some toothpicks. We have these fun little skewers that we have that are here. We're going to set it in the jar and we're going to add water, but we want it to barely hit the bottom. We want enough that it's not going to cause the potato tuber to rot, but it's going to allow excess moisture and water to get up there so our eyes start to grow and get green leaves on them. So I'm going to pour water along the sweet potato into our container. Okay, we want it to touch the very bottom like it is. We don't want it to be flooded down in the bottom if at all possible. We know as it continues and we're going to have evaporation, we're going to have to add a little water to it. Now, this needs to go in a sunny location, in your windowsill, on the south side of your house or the west side of your house, where it gets a lot of direct light, but that we also are monitoring that water level. Once you get them and they're starting to have true leaves come out, that's a time where you can start to go ahead and clip them back and set those shoots into water by themselves. But this is a way to get started with those slips before we have to transition them out into the garden. Now, if you don't have these fun little skewers, you can still take a little bit of water at the very bottom of our jar, and we can place a little longer sweet potato. You can see this one's got a nice eye started on it. And I want that to go down in this container, but I want to be very careful that I don't bring the water level all the way up to the very top of it, the sweet potato. What happens is that excess moisture will go into that tuber, and what happens is it will start to rot and transition and decay sooner. We want it to send the energy and that water up to this new shoot, and so it can cause green growth. So we want it to kind of be like this. This is another method. If you don't have any skewers, I would recommend trying to get some toothpicks or anything that you can to kind of prop it up out of the water, but it will work in there if you have this as your only option. This is a great way to start your sweet potatoes for the growing season, to get new slips, and it's really easy. Anyone can do this. All you need is a window and an empty jar and a little bit of water and time. Enjoy your growing season. If you have any questions about growing sweet potatoes or any other vegetable, please visit the University of Illinois Extension website or our YouTube channel for more tips on the growing season.